Welcome, everyone. It's Graham and David here from OpenNTF, and we've got a special announcement to share with the community. David, go ahead.
Sure. As a client software, HCL Notes is far richer and more robust than any dumb web browser. So why don't we use it as a community? Use Notes for more of our interactions with each other. Well, now we can, thanks to the new Domino server hosted by us at OpenNTF at OpenNTF.net.
Right, so the folks in the community that have been around for a while will remember that we used to have a server hosted by Lotus called notes.net, and we could get access to that from our Notes client. So this is the same idea. Certainly it doesn't replace all of the things that notes.net used to do, but it's in that direction. But the real idea is that this is a new server that's just being born. It's available for us now. And we all have a stake in what it becomes. So this is kind of your chance to be a part of the vision. We've got some starting apps on there, but it's going to grow with the community, how the community wants it to grow.
It exists today in a read-only state, meaning you can connect right now using your Notes client, connecting to home.openntf.net. And we already have a set of reference databases that you can access, including a notes.ini settings, and an XSP.proerties for X pages, along with the new Domino IQ sample database created specifically for Domino 14.5.
Right, and there's a welcome database that we'll point to that is just going to give you sort of the lay of the land of what's available on that server and how you can work with it. But it also exists in an editable state if you wish. So if you want to do read-only, don't have to cross-certify, can connect, again, using home.openntf.net. But if you do want to do some work on this server, there is a process for getting cross-certified. And the idea of making this available to work on is more from the perspective of community projects. So if a couple of members of the community that don't happen to have, or more, than just a couple, don't happen to have a server available to work on together, this server can be used for that purpose. We'll carve out a folder for you, and you can go off and do your work, again, with the intention of whatever it is that you build being shared with the community as a result of that. SMTP is disabled, HTTP is disabled. This is, again, strictly Notes client access only. But beyond that, the sky's the limit. So you can come up with your ideas, get in touch with us and talk about it, and we'll be ready to help foster things along. So let us know what you want to do. Start thinking about it. Coupled with this, though, is a second announcement, and that is that we want to launch a community project. The notes.ini database is a collection of settings that's been curated over quite a number of years. People will know Rudy in the community, along with Bruce Lill, have worked together to curate a whole bunch of notes.ini settings, and there's some in there that are quite dated. So what we want to do is launch a community project for people to help us verify that these notes.ini settings are currently active in 14.5, or be able to document when that setting stopped working or was no longer supported by a particular version, and also importantly, when it did get added to Domino and doesn't work on version 4 but does work on version 7, stuff like that. So more details in our blog post about that, but that's our first project, is we want to get people involved. So to be able to update the information about the notes.ini settings, that does require getting cross-certified, and it's a simple process that we are all familiar with. But again, that'll be documented in the welcome database too.
To get full access to home.openntf.net with your Notes client, to get cross-certified, please see our blog post at openntf.org. And a special thanks to Daniel Nashid and Danielle Vistali. Thanks, guys.